everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have something special for you guys for my next upcoming episode of The Amazing Digital Circus, The Secret. I've seen The Amazing Digital Circus episode 8, just yesterday. To be honest, I was not expecting Caine to be deleted. Oh yeah, this is a bit of spoilers for some people, for The Amazing Digital Circus, The Secret, and Episode 8, for a little bit, but if you guys are new to my YouTube channel, I suggest watch The Amazing Digital Circus, The Secret plot, and watch Episode 8 if you're an Amazing Digital Circus fan. So today, I think you guys might have seen Bubble. Everyone knows about Bubble in The Amazing Digital Circus. I have a theory in the middle of The Amazing Digital Circus Episode 8. Caine will not be deleted, you know, because, he is kind of deleted, but Bubble is definitely not deleted, because he's a part of, The Amazing Digital Circus code. You know, he's probably been here longer than anyone else. Who knows? He's probably been here since the beginning of time. But, yeah. So this is Bubble. I made him myself out of masking tape and black texture with a squishy ball. He's kind of deflating a bit, but I will get something to reinflate him with. But I have something special. I have what I found in Toymate. Well, I grabbed from Toymate. I've grabbed Caine from The Amazing Digital Circus. This is what I'm gonna use for my next episode. A little spoilers. I can't wait for the next of the spoilers of The Amazing Digital Circus episode 2 of The Secret. Yay! Sorry, that was a bit weird and cringe. But, yeah, this is Caine. His eyes are not sewed on top of the mouth, so I could do, make him talk and stuff with his mouth. Make him talk, blah, blah, blah. And I do crazy things like this. Make him tweak out, like in the, episodes. But this is how his eyes are supposed to sit, like that, but they keep folding backwards, like that, so I have to kind of, hold his eye like that, so it won't do that. And he's kind of look angry. The way he's designed is not great, but yeah, he's a talking Caine I've got from Toymate, and I don't know if you could hear that, but that's his foot. He can make sounds. Here you go.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus!
He could say 30 different phrases.
My name is Caine. I'm your ringmaster. I'm going to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon!
I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but if you turn up your headphones enough, you can hear him, I think.
All right. How much space is left in the recording tape? Wow, that's a lot left to fill. Usually, by now, I teleport the others in to start filling up screen time. All right, let's do some improv then. You there, tell me a job and a location. Wow, these suggestions are terrible. You're really bad at improv.
A little funny voice lines for you to, interact with them.
I'm just gonna start saying things till I run out of space. Hamburgers. The plastic things on the end of shoelaces are called eglets. Bubble, stop chewing on my eye. The secret to immortal life is...
That's when Caine has his little glitch moment. He doesn't actually fully say the sentence.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus!
Yeah, that's his 30 phrase. all he could say. There we go, I turned him off, because the worst place to put a battery pack is in his ass. They could have, like, you know, I don't know where else to put a battery pack, but you could have made it smaller and put this, like, a speaker that goes up to here, and a battery could be in his arm, but why there? I just don't get why toys has to, like, you have to put a battery pack in his ass. It's kind of messed up, but yeah, this is Caine, from the Amazing Digital Circus. I can make him do the sing-along thing and blah blah blah, but now I got my hands on him, I could finally start filming more Amazing Digital Circus stuff. I will get Pomni, but, you know, I'll get the mini, Digital Circus plushies. I'll get Ragatha and all that, but I might get a Bendy and the Ink Machine figurine next week. Maybe. Since people are starting to like Bendy and the Ink Machine. So, yeah, so I got Caine and Bubble. I think you guys know about Jax. If you haven't seen my Jax toy plushie in my other YouTube video, I suggest checking it out. Let me just go get him. Here he is. Here is Jax. Yeah, this is all I have. I only have 3 Amazing Digital Circus plushies. So I have Jax so far. Well, I got Jax first, then Bubble. Well, I had Bubble, then Jax, then Caine. So yeah. So Jax, this plushie is not like one of the original ones are like. I got this one from Toymate as well. I suggest going to Toymate if you want to find the Amazing Digital Circus plushies, because, you know, they're kind of good, they kind of make good content. There's a sticker on my iPad holder. Yeah, it's gone now. Yeah, I had a tag on his ass and I snipped it off. There was like a hanger for between his ears, so I kind of snipped that off to make him like a normal plushie. I know, this video is 7 minutes long, and I got nothing else to show, but, what else do I have gotten recently? Oh yeah, I have recently sold, a bag full of Thomas the Tank Engine stuff, and yeah. That's the only thing I've sold, the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. I got $80 for it. Like I said, Thomas and Friends toys are rare. I have to put them up for $80 or $90. Only for $80 or $90. That's how much I can make. But, yeah. I still got more to sell, and, yeah. Remember, if you guys want the Metal Take and Play Thomas and Friends toys, I suggest going on Facebook and look for Metal Take and Play Thomas and Friends toys, because I'm with the Cares and I sell Thomas stuff now. I sell whatever I can get rid of. So yeah, this is all for the video for today. I hope you guys like this video and subscribe and, you know, do all that stuff. Remember, if you want to see The Amazing Digital Circus of The Secret, or The Amazing Digital Circus The Secret, you can go back and watch it. But, remember, Glitch Productions, I'm not trying to copy your content, I just, you know, want to make episodes. Just episodes, yeah, I just like making episodes. And I have nothing to do with, well, I have like, The Amazing Digital Circus has all rights and everything to the amazing, like, Glitch Productions have all rights to The Amazing Digital Circus. I am not trying to steal their content. They have complete all rights, so, yeah. I hope you guys love this video and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Come back next time.